What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Ohio State versus Tennessee college football playoff game going down on Saturday, December 21st, 2024. Here at Pick Dawgz, we drop the most free pick videos at anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, including my $15 pick of the day, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the pre and pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. And for all my big bettors out there, we do offer a VIP one-on-one service. This is for your high rollers, people with big bank rolls, whereas our normal premium picks have a little bit of something for everyone. So if VIP sounds like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen, and my man Kasi will get right to you. Alrighty, guys, we got the last college football playoff game of Saturday going down with Tennessee going into the shoe to play Ohio State, and this should be a good one, man. We see a low total here. We got two of the best defenses in the country, and we got Ohio State laying 7 while I'm recording this. That spread continues to trickle down. I think yesterday it was at 7.5, and now it's all the way down to 7. So it should be interesting to see where the line closes. If I could guess, it'll probably be at that 7.5 point, but like I said, while I'm recording this, it's at 7. And looking at Tennessee, 10-2 record, 7-5 ATS, averaging 37.2 points per game, giving up 13.4 points per game, which is the 4th best in the whole nation. And it's been a good year for Tennessee. I mean, it hasn't been flashy. It really hasn't been too pretty. They've been winning games with their defense. I'm not a huge Nico guy. I think he's a bit overrated coming into the season. And looking at their blemishes, they took a tough loss to Georgia. Lost that one 31-17. And then they took a tough loss to Arkansas as well earlier in the season, losing that one 19-14. After that Arkansas loss, I kind of chopped up Tennessee. I was like, yep, they're overrated, they're overvalued. And I kind of stayed off them throughout the season. And they bounced back in a nice way. Florida played them pretty close. Let's see. And then, they blew out Vanderbilt. Good win there with how Vanderbilt played this year. Got a nice 10-point win over Kentucky. Of course, they blew out Mississippi State. So, look, all around a decent season for this Tennessee team. Do I think this team is built to make an actual run and win the national championship? I'm going to be completely honest. I don't. And look, I think they have a really tough test headed into Ohio State, which a lot of people are counting out. Ohio State, 10-2 record, 6-6 ATS, averaging 35.5 points per game, giving up just 10.9 points per game, which is the number 1 defensive team statistically in all college football. And look, Ohio State lost their last game to Michigan. We all know what happened there. Wild game. They couldn't get the ball moving. Will Howard looked terrible, and that's kind of been the problem with this Ohio State team. Will Howard just hasn't looked like that guy throughout this season. There was that inning in Oregon where he kind of screwed up and slid, and, they ran out of time. That was ugly. And then, other spots I've liked how this Ohio State team has looked, but the Michigan loss was definitely concerning, guys. We can't just go past it. Ohio State couldn't score. I think Michigan had, 50 passing yards or something and just kind of ran the ball down their throat and ended up pulling out a win. So, look, man, both these teams coming in to prove a point, because I think a lot of people are sleeping on Tennessee, and then I think a lot of people are counting out Ohio State after that Michigan loss. And when it comes to this pick, I do have some interesting stats here. Ohio State is 5-14-1 straight up versus SEC teams, and 2-13 straight up in postseason games against the SEC, which is pretty wild. But with all that being said, guys, I'm taking Ohio State and I'm laying the points. I think they beat down this Tennessee defense with Juckins. I think they run the ball down this Tennessee team's throat all game long early, which will open up the pass. Like I said, I don't think Nico is that great. I don't think Tennessee's quarterback, he hasn't impressed me at all, and he's going to struggle against the number 1 defense in the league. And let's be real, guys, Ohio State lost to Michigan. Michigan planted their flag in the middle of the field. There's a scrap. Dudes were getting maced out there. This is the perfect bounce back spot. These are the spots I love to take a team. No one has a chip on their shoulder in the country more than the Ohio State Buckeyes. They're going to be playing at home, chip on their shoulder, pissed off. Everyone's counting them out, saying Ohio State sucks. This is a game that Ohio State takes their anger out on the Tennessee Volunteers. They win this game, they cover the spread, and Nico and that Tennessee offense is going to have nightmares about this game for the rest of their lives. Give me Ohio State minus the 7 points. I appreciate you watching this. Drop a like, drop in the comments you guys are taking this one. You can follow me on Instagram at BrownWinsBets. But most importantly, subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube, because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you on the next one.